Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Dr. Stone. You guys, I have been counting down the days, the hours, the minutes, and the seconds until I get to watch more of the show. We are 2 eps in, and I am absolutely hooked. Like, I honest to God feel like the show is so much better than I ever anticipated it would be. You know, I heard a lot about it beforehand. You guys had said a lot about it over the years. You know, it always like popped up here and there, my recommendations and everything. And I am so glad that it won second place in my latest poll because, good God, this is like, I could see it's becoming like one of my favorite shows. It is so good. So I will briefly get into my thoughts and feelings on the last episode. Before I do all that, I do just want to say for joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I am glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It does help me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. All right, guys, so we kicked off with just like throwing us right into the deep end of this show. The whole world is now all stone, or people are all stone. We don't know why. I am told that, like, this will be an ongoing mystery. Like, it's not something we're just going to drop. Like, we're not just going to drop, like, hey, how did everyone turn into stone? Because I'm like, I don't really know. Like, what if the point of the show, like, really isn't that? You know what I mean? But thankfully, it will be a plot point in the show, like that much I know. And I'm really excited for that because I already have a lot of thoughts and feelings on it. I'm like, why? Why is this happening? Why did it happen to the animals first, but now it's like not happening to animals? I don't know. If I had to guess, and I don't even know if there's an answer to this yet, like in the manga or anything, but like obviously don't tell me if there is. Don't tell me anything. That's probably for the best. If I had to guess, I'd say, why would you do something like that? Why would you test it on a few animals, but then make sure specifically that the animals and all the kind of like essential parts of the natural ecosystem would go on and thrive and persist, but humans would not? I don't know, like, what your motivation would be, because obviously it had to be, like, a human being who did it. I don't know if they, like, just didn't, they were safe somewhere and didn't get stonified. I don't know if they just really wanted to do this experiment. Maybe they just felt very strongly about, like, hey, you know what? This planet belongs to the animals and the plants and the trees, and, like, we should go back to that. But, like, I also find it interesting that whoever did this didn't kill everybody, you know? Because if you had that kind of knowledge... And can you imagine a person with this kind of knowledge would be like, I feel like Senku would be so just like intrigued by somebody with that kind of intellect, first of all. Second of all, you really could just take everybody out, but you didn't. You didn't. You petrified everybody. Almost like you were planning to bring them back at some point, or planning for a way that they would be brought back at some point. So I don't know what the motivation for that is. It's just like, it's something I've been dwelling on a lot. I don't think we're going to get anything, like, in terms of an answer for a while. But we had a big upset last episode. Of course, right after finding this elixir, or not just finding it, we had to really work and put a lot of work into honing this elixir that would de-stone everybody. We ended up having to... like call out even more brawn than we already had because of this whole like wild lion situation. And I gotta say, I was feeling the new guy. Like I was the design, the whole vibe. I think it would have been really easy to just have 2 like big strong guys and have them feel like the same character. No. Very, very different kind of vibe, attitude, motivation. But we have our first instance of, I think I have my own way of wanting to restructure the world. It almost kind of feels like this is a big social experiment. Does it not feel like this is a, like, if I didn't know any better, I'd say like this is like an alien race's reality TV. And they're just like, how are the humans going to react to this? How are they going to put together their little society again? Like, let's see how this plays out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anywho, yeah, so we have like our first real big conflict, with, you know, hey, I think that maybe we should like kind of like follow the law of the land and let nature kind of be our, and like no adults are good, which already is such a very generalized, because first of all, there might be adults who agree with you about that and you're killing them. Second of all, I mean, we have to put back together an entire civilization. We need to take advantage of any practical resources we can get. And like, there might be one of the adults that can help with that. Like, we have to think about like, but you know, that's a difference in ideology. And so we're dealing with that now. And I admire Senku for being like, I'm bringing back everybody. I don't doubt that I don't know if like in his case, it's really for like a moral reason, or if it's just, I just feel the vibe that I get from Senku is he's like, I'm a scientist. Like, I don't decide the fate of a civilization. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a mad scientist. Like, he can be a little evil and a little like cheeky sometimes, but like, I get the idea he's not into like power. You know, he's not into the idea of like, he loves science for science, but he's not trying to weaponize it. He's not trying to use it. He's not trying to like create anything in his image. Yeah. So, all right, guys, I got to get into the episode because I'm talking a long time. Like, I feel like I could legit, God help me when I get further into the series. I feel like I could sit here. This is going to get like my JoJo reactions where we're just sitting here for like 15 minutes before those were the days. All right, you guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Dr. Stone? Let's do this. Yeah, it's a trade-off. We didn't get killed by lions. Now we have to avoid getting killed by him. So what would have happened if they had been two adults that woke him up? What if... Huh? Hi, baby boy! What's it? Oh! Yay! This was not... He's been trying to keep things from Tsukasa. Oh, he put a dress on. He's such a bean. He's such a sweet. Oh, be careful the way you're handling the girl. Huh. I like this. I don't like it. I like how he's concerned, but he's like a little bit getting into the challenge. So what do we do? I mean, we got to be able to reason with him, or at least find a weakness in some regard. Oh! What are we doing? Why? Because so we can all be on the same page without having to say in front of him? Yeah. Oh, dang, he's smart too. Awesome. Great. Okay. Cool. Yeah. He did that. He's purposely keeping things, which is smart. Okay. He did the trade-off. It's not his thing. It's not his thing. He's more into the games. Okay. He's more into the games. It's like, you know what? Whatever you say. In a manner, oh, yeah. Oh my God. He did not just, honest to God, do that to a family. Oh. cares? She's just waiting to get... It's okay. It's all right. Yeah. Oh. And yeah, that's exactly how I feel right now. That's how I feel. Has she been conscious this whole time, though? What if she's like, I'm messed up after being awake for 3,700 years? Because I know I would be. Like, that's got to do something to you. Aww. All right, I'm asking this one time. I so seldom ask for a ship to work out. I so seldom ask for anything for myself, you guys. I just give me this. Let them be happy together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. You in there, Yuzuriha? Oh. He's just like, whatever. Oh. Oh, thank God she wasn't awake for that. Oh, thank God. You saved her. You saved her. Give me my ship. I'm begging you. Give me my ship. I am begging you. What's the options? I don't think Taiji's gonna leave Senku. Yeah, like, didn't all of us have, like, parents? And guardians or grandparents or anything? Ain't no way he's gonna leave your side. Oh my god, she's also a sweet little glorious being. Yeah. No, it's killing people. It's killing people. No! Let them... You can justify it any way you want, but let's not pretend that those people aren't just being killed by you. Whoa, that's messed up. Oh dear God, don't die, don't die, don't die. Whoa! Whoa! Oh crap. Oh no. Oh, he's mad OP, you guys. This is not good. He's strong AF, that's why. He's like, we want peace. Like, we're not looking to... That was your plan? Your plan was to say, hit me all you want. He's like, let's just clear this up. Honey. That's the logic there. It's not... Can you just read his intent and just be impressed by that, please? Okay, I guess not. It's not funny! Yeah. Okay, alright, okay, you know what? She's not even an adult. Yeah. But they weren't gonna do that. Oh, sweetheart? It was a delay of reaction, yeah. Wow. Yeah, he's like superhuman. He really is. Oh my god. Oh, he's such a strong one. He's strong, boy. A sweetheart. Let's not... Okay, we did the rushing in plan. Let's do something different. Turn him back into stone? Can we... Okay. Yeah. If we knew what made everyone into stone, then we'd be way farther ahead in this series, wouldn't we? Breaking glass? Okay, we're pretending to run away. Okay. Oh, all right. Are you still counting the he's still counting the seconds. Of course he is. But you can do it while you're doing something that's incredible. That's our trash GPS right now. What are you running towards? What is it? There can't possibly be anything left from... Oh. There is something. Wow, oh, a statue. Yeah, statue might hold up. That's true. Wow. To see something from the... Yeah, we're going to have a flashback. I really hope none of their parents got killed by Tsukasa, because if they're adults, their heads are on the chopping block. No, honey, you didn't do anything wrong. It's profound. It's like you found something from the old world. I hope they're okay. Yeah, Senku's thinking. I feel like they're both thinking like. Could we? Oh, okay. All right. Well, there's a reason for all. I was gonna say, can we use that? Make mirrors. No, he's destroying the Great Buddha. Oh, she's like silly times. Oh. Oh. Focus on what you're doing, sweetheart. You were hurting too, baby? It was... Well, maybe it's just because you're... Oh. I noticed that their faces were cracked a little bit, yeah. Mm-hmm. But they wanted it to look that way. Yeah, he's gonna know that they set him up. He knows people really well, is the thing. He's gonna figure it out, and he's gonna catch up. Shoot! We can't keep anything from this guy. This is bad, because he's smart and absolutely invincible. He does love his phone. Guns. I kind of wish we didn't have to bring guns back, but I can understand why under this. Wow. Okay. So he figured it out, and he's like, that's not good. Uh-oh. How did he figure that out? It's a whole lot of it. Dang. Well, shoot. So that's the plan. Okay, guys, couple of observations. First of all, I just want to thank this show very, very much for at least not immediately destroying my ship. So help me God, they better be okay. They both better be all right, and they both better, like, just be happy together forever. Because I really don't think I'm going to accept any less than that. I really don't. Second, we're in bad shape because Tsukasa being super strong and invincible was bad. But we had Senku, and we had his intelligence. The fact that he's only about, like, 2 minutes behind Senku in terms of, like, I don't want to say he has his full intellect, but he's catching up real fast with everything he's planning. So he's pretty freaking smart. That's not good. He really is formidable. Because, like, one thing about Senku that we know is, like, he has no physical prowess or skill. And he makes up for that with, like, he's so incredibly intelligent that it's, like, OP. However, when you get someone who's a combination of both, that's really bad. I think he's stronger than Taiju and not as smart as Senku, but he's very, very smart. And he's close enough to make trouble out of it. That's really bad. So they're making gunpowder. Oh, okay. I think this is the one that you guys were saying is not really a preview. Yeah. We learned that last time. It's just the name of the next episode. Fire the smoke signal. And we got our little disclaimer because they're basically teaching us how to make guns. So, wow. Definitely got to put a disclaimer on that. All right, you guys. That was so freaking good. Watching that, I'm just like, this has a recliner on it, okay? This chair will recline. It has a pillow. It's, somewhere it has a massager, too. I haven't used it in forever. I could legit kick back and just watch this for like 10 hours. That's how much I'm enjoying this. We got a lot more on Tsukasa in this one because before we got that he's strong, he's like a superhero, he's formidable, he has this big vision. We really didn't get his intelligence last time, at least not as much, and that is a huge problem for us because the fact that he's catching up to everything that Senku is doing so quickly is absolutely terrible for us. Now, the good thing is we have a huge head start on him. But I don't know. I mean, because we had Taiju, like, pulling across the river, whatever it was. But we know the Tsukasa is, like, probably 10 times stronger, right? So, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be... And we had to stop and figure out where we were. And, like, I don't know. I just feel like this is really bad news. It's really bad news. Like, Tsukasa is super bad news to us. And I feel like he was going to leave us alone if we're going to get in his way. You know what I mean? You don't want to be targeted by him. I cannot believe he's, like, killing the family, the moms and the dads. So nasty. Like, okay, you know what? Like, when he first started, he was like, I didn't agree with him, but I could see his point at least. Like, okay, there's going to be a bunch of bureaucrats. There's going to be a bunch of opportunists. There's going to be a bunch of, like, but really, you just see, like, a happy family, and you're like, okay, time to kill mom and dad. Like, God. That's just like, on a whole other level, you know? And they must all have parents or guardians or, you know, something. I mean, at least some of them must. So, like, what about them? Like, are we just indiscriminately... And that's like, oh, we'll bring back the pure-hearted kids. How can you tell? Are you just going to bring them all back and then, like, kill them if they don't meet your standards? Like, it's really, the whole thing is really bad. Like, we legit got into a, like, super villain situation in, like, well, I think for them it's been, like, several months, but not very long. Not very long. That being said, Yuzuriha, it really sounded like they were saying Yuzuriha at first. Yuzuriha is back, which I'm happy about. She's okay. She was asleep. She seems fine. I'm very happy about that. It was kind of an interesting thing they pointed out about the cracks as well, because I did notice they had cracks in their face, and I'm like, that's interesting. So we can get cracks, we just can't get, like totally crushed or split or something. Yeah, which he's already done to a lot of people. And someone like him could really legit, like, it probably would not take him very long to like take out all the adults of the world. Like that is bad freaking news. Now, I am not crazy about the idea of bringing guns back into this new world. However, in a situation like this, like who thought that we'd be up against like a literal superhuman? You know? I mean, even the arrow though, he like caught it, but I think a gun would be harder to dodge because you've got multiple bullets. They're going fast. How fast does a bullet travel? I don't know. Is it faster than that arrow did? Probably. I don't know anything about it. I'm just like, I'm along for the ride, but it is interesting to contemplate. Dang it, guys. Dang it. That being said though, I'm loving the vibe from Yuzuriha. The Buddha thing was great. Everywhere we turn, we're just finding like new resources, and Senku's just on it. I love that Taiju has this like I wouldn't call it like a bad kind of blind loyalty to Senku, but there is this kind of loyalty where it's like, you know, he can understand that there are things he's not going to understand, and he's just going to go with what Senku says, you know? And I kind of like that he's like, you know what? I'm with you. You're my guy. Like, I don't necessarily have to question you on every little bit of it to know, like, the big picture is we need it. You got it, you know? So I'd say there were a lot of positives in this episode, but man, like, are we in trouble with the Tsukasa thing? Like, I knew we were last time, but I didn't know the extent, you guys. I did not know the extent to which we were in some big time trouble. So I'll be very curious to see how we're going to get out of this. I mean, obviously the gun thing would be one way to get out of it, but there's a lot of variables with that too, because like we still have to actually like have a shot land at him. And if he's like superhuman with his strength and speed and everything, then like, what? I don't know. Like that's still going to take some real like marksmanship. You know what I mean? Like how much do these kids know about? Are we going to have to go find, like, an actual, like, assassin or something and, like, unpetrified? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know anything anymore. But, God, I'm so freaking hooked. I legit just want to, like, make a call for some snacks. Just kick back, recline, and just stay here, like, all day. And just watch this. That's how much I'm enjoying this. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, I will definitely need your help on everything, all of it, every aspect of it. I'm going to need some moral support. So please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.